Hi friend, it's me again, Nunu. Welcome back to my self-mirroring video where I try to deeper about myself, and you can say this also my self-disclosure video where I try to share my experience, yeah, based on my true story about struggling or you know or everything like about life. And also, if this is the first time you watch my sit down vlog, so I also meaning to uh, do this vlog for improve my English. So I'm sorry if you don't understand what I'm saying, but for now, because I want to convey all the message I want to say, not the message, I mean like the story. I want to convey all the story to you. Like I don't want to miss the point. I don't want to miss any point. So I already translate here from Indonesia to English. So talk what I'm gonna talk now what I'm gonna talking about now is not purely from my English level. I'm just reading, okay? So but after this I will come back to my English level. So this is my story today. But if you don't feel relate or you don't like this, yeah, you can skip this video. But if you like, thank you for watching. So let's start. So today, after a long time, I went to the mosque again. Yes, I've been not go to mosque about maybe 1 week or 2 week. I forget. Yeah, in the last video when I sent video I go to mosque. That's the last I go to mosque. I forget, but yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, because it's so far from my apartment. So like I already described from the short video, that Moscow is, it's not purely Moscow. It's a old traditional Japanese Japanese house. So a rich people from Indonesia bought them. That's really expensive anyway, because this is too large. The space is too large, so he, like he split the space. What? Yeah, like and share some the space for worship, for worship. And he want he want us to call that a mosque, not a small musola. So musola is small mosque and mosque is a big mosque. So even though it's not as big as real mosque, but the owner want to call us that the owner want to consider that as a mosque. Yes. So yes, after a long time I go to mosque again because I want to welcome the new imam. If you are not Muslim, anyway, if you don't like to hear about the religion, if it feel like sensitive for you, you can leave the video. But if it's okay, you can listen. If you want to learn something, I don't know if you will learn something or not, but I don't know. I just want to share my story. Yeah, but I hope you can get something. So there's a new imam who come from Malaysia. So in Islam, uh, imam is a leader in a worship. When we do worship, there is a leader that leading us to do the prayer. Yeah, do the salah. Our prayer is called salah, and when we do salah, we just need to, you know, follow his movement. Yeah, simply we can say like that. He was here. This imam was here, but because the visa experience, no, visa experiment. Huh? I'm sorry, because the visa experiment, visa experiment. Yeah, he need to go back to his country, Malaysia. But he also, he is a traveler. He traveled to around the world just for become a mosque leader. So after in Japan, he went to London, and that's really crazy, and become a leader. You know, in Moscow in London, and now he come back again. I really feel so happy and excited because he was my, one of my best friend. Because if you have Muslim friend in your country or your neighbor, they're gonna treat you really like a family. Because I feel like that, like even the first time I met him, he like consider me as a family member of his family. Like I feel really touched, and he make me feel really important. So I miss him and I want to meet him. So I'm really excited to meet him, and I go there. and and he oh yeah, and they said he was supposed to give a sermon tonight. However, sermon, I mean a lecture, like lecture maybe is a lecture or sermon. However, he was still at the airport because there's a delay. Yeah, he was delayed. I don't know where. Maybe in China's airport. I don't know why in China's airport so many delay. Because maybe because of the cheap. Uh, maybe because the ticket is cheap. Yeah, because cheap cost maybe. But so far, based on my experience, I never have serious problem when I in China's airport. But yeah, he has got trouble here, and he need to stay overnight in a hotel, and so he's supposed to give a sermon, but he cannot because of that, because delay. So in the end, he couldn't give the sermon, and another ustad is the leader. Another ustad is replace him instead, and this ustad is also truly brilliant and intelligent person. I'm really saying, I'm really meaning, I'm really serious to say this, because he's really brilliant. Because he is a young university student, and he's only 24 years old. He's just 1 year older than me, but he received a scholarship for his studies. You know, he do something like research, and he was accepted here, and he even got his scholarship not from Indonesia, but directly from Japan. Directly from Japan. That's meaning it has better quality and a different system compared to at least to Indonesia. You know, and usually order only get 1 year to live in Japan, to do college here, to do research. But he have 2 years because the scholarship he got, which is Japan scholarship. And and while most students have to follow a fixed class schedule, he can arrange his own meeting times with his professor. After 2 years, even after 2 years, he is free to either continue working in Japan or return to his home country, Indonesia. That's really cool. What is insane for me here is, you know, he just like one older than me. He just one older than me, but he really brilliant person. Like he become a leader. He just 24, and you know his life is really different. I mean, wholly different. Like, I'm 23, but I'm nothing here. I don't know who I am. I'm just like, I just like a normal worker here. But he's like holy person. He also he also become a leader here in 24 years old. So he like a leader, Ustad is like a leader in worship and also a holy person. So his level is really different, wholly different from me. Like, it make me remember to me like what I'm doing right now. What do you know? What I'm doing here? Like, where have you been? Like, other people have been, other people have really good achievement, but how about you? Hello. Like, I'm feeling secure, like I'm feeling worse. Like, I'm really feel behind. I don't know. If I compare to them, I really feel I'm behind them because I have no any achievement here, even in my 23 years old, and even I almost 24 years old in March. It feel really pathetic on me. Yes, yeah, he is really incredibly smart, not only in worldly knowledge, not only in worldly knowledge, but also in religious knowledge. He has been an imam, leader. Imam is leader, delivering sermon, leading prayers, and guiding the congregation. He's also fluent in English. That's really this really a good part. It's really a cool part for me. He not only smart in academic academic, but he also smart in religious things. So in Muslim, if someone is uh, will know deeper about religious, that's really